are back with another tutorial. So, I thought of one, and I don't know if I've done a tutorial on this or not yet, but I wanted to do this one with you guys. So I'm looking for my decal here. So I have got this sublimation tumbler that I made for my husband a long time ago, and when I made it, I was brand new, and it was just, it didn't come out right. So what I did, I made him a brand new one that he uses now that's pretty and everything, shows pretty and everything. So I thought, you know, I'm going to reuse this one. So I have sanded this as good as I can all the way down to get off all of that sublimation stuff. So we're going to use that. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to take this tumbler, and it doesn't matter that there's a design on here because this tumbler is going to be eventually painted black. So we're going to put a really thick drip with hot glue around the top of this tumbler. Then we're going to paint it black. Then we're going to put this cute little decal on here. And I actually found this decal. Okay, so story. I found this decal on Creative Fabrica. The decal I found had a white background with black lettering, and I needed a black decal with white lettering. So what I did was I actually went onto Canva and just kind of created the same decal. It's a different font, and the old decal from Creative Fabrica didn't have the little spider webs in the corners, but for the most part, it's the same thing. And I will link down below, I will link the where you can get this on Creative Fabrica. And there's also a discount code for Creative Fabrica down below too. Since this one's going to be kind of a shorter tutorial, I'll let y'all know that all of my discount codes that are down below, my tumbler press is going off. All of my discount codes that are below, you can use any of those and get 5% off, 10% off, 15% off on a couple of them for any of these things that I use. So, I put those down there to help you guys. All it really gives me is store credit for most of these places. So that's how I get more stuff to make more tutorials for you guys, is the store credit that I get from when people use those codes. So I do have a code for Creative Fabrica down below, and I'll link the original decal that we're going to use. So we are going to get into it. I'm going to take you over to my turner because I don't have a plug over here that my glue gun will reach. So I'm going to take you over to my turner, and we will get started on this tumbler. Okay, I have got my heat gun all ready to go, and I'm just using, I don't know, it's a heat gun I bought at Walmart. So I've got some extra glue sticks here, which I will probably need. And guys, I'm sorry about the light over here, but I'm not used to filming in this direction. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go around. Okay, sorry, my stepson came to the door. He was picking something up. So you're going to just go around the edge of your cup, and I'm going to try to do this on this side. And you're just going to give it a little glue there, just on the very rim of the cup. And don't worry about the strings. We can pick those off later. But you're just going to glue your glue onto the cup, and then I just kind of hit the bottom of it just to kind of make it fall. You know how quick hot glue sets. So again, and we want it glooped up here. So we're going to go around once, and then we're going to actually go back around a couple more times. We want it to look like candle wax. So here's what we've got. And I'm going to let this dry. It's not completely dry yet, but I'm just going to set it and let it dry, and we will go from there. So, but see how it kind of looks like a waxy mess up there? So this is what we're doing. And granted, keep in mind, guys, this is my first time doing this, so all I've done is watch a tutorial on it. So I'm going to let this sit and just let it do what it's going to do, and then we'll come back for the next part. Okay guys, this is what we ended up with. So this is after spray painted it black, and it has actually been sitting for about 24 hours. Sorry. So what we're going to do now is we're going to just get some epoxy on this cup. And I thought about it, and I think I told you guys that we were going to put some glue on here and then burnish the pigment in. But after I thought about it, I think we can just mix it into the epoxy. So I'm using, it's this. This is a chameleon pigment from Mr. Fancy Pants. So, and it shifts like a purple, blue, green color, or I'm sorry, purple, gold color. And so it comes, it's a shaker like that. So I have to shake this in here, and I know this is more epoxy than I need, but it's essentially, it's just mica powder. And I really hope I have enough, because I think this was almost out. But you're going to put, I don't know if you can tell how much I put in there, but it's a fair amount. And I forgot to put my glove on. Let me wipe that off real quick. But after I thought about it last night, I was like, we can just mix that into the epoxy and it'll be fine. So, and I'm almost out of it. But you don't want your epoxy translucent. When you're doing this, you don't want to be able to see through it. Like right there, you can see it's still a little bit clear. And I think I'm going to have to get another one I have that's kind of the same color, because I think that's it for that one. I'll have to order me some more, but I do have a code down below for if you want. PDB does have a bunch of these pigments. So, you can go take a look at what they've got. Alright, I'm going to stick some Evans in there from Mr. Fancy Pants. Whoa! And I want my epoxy to have that purple chameleon feel. So, mixing this other in there is not going to hurt anything. You do want to make sure when you use mica powder that your epoxy is, that it's mixed up completely, or you'll have lumps. But see how that's not real clear anymore? It's kind of, and I can't, let me try to show you in the picture, in the camera. But it's not clear anymore. So we're good now. So we are just, we're just gonna epoxy this cup like we would normally do. And it's gonna put that chameleon color on there. And I am going to epoxy the glue. You just want to make sure you get all the little nooks and crannies up here where the glue is. You just want to be kind of easy doing up here. So if you have to turn your tumbler off to get to this part, you know, turn it off. But you also don't want clumps of epoxy up in here either. So, and I may have to get my silicone tool and get some of that. Okay. And that's it for that. And I did use regular set epoxy. So this will take probably about 6-7 hours in my climate to do what it needs to do. So we'll let that spin, and then I will be back and we'll get the decal put on. Okay guys, we are back. Here is our cup all ready to be decaled up. So, and I have already trimmed the top of it to get it ready for this. So I have some long drips back here and I have short drips up here. So I want to put the decal where the short drips are. So it's just going to go like that. So let me see if I can get this off of here. I know me and my little chinky fingernails. So I'm just going to try to get this on here as straight as I can. And I just printed this off on white sticker paper is all I did. So it wasn't hard or anything like that. And I'm just using the hinge method because this is kind of a larger decal. So there's that. Now I did want to put something on the back. So what I did was I just went on to Cricut Design Space and I just found these little bats on Cricut Design Space and printed those off on just some black vinyl. And then I used my Tech Wrap vinyl and I created an offset and just sliced through so that offset will actually go around that little bat. And I'll show you what it looks like. Here's just the little black bat. And I may not need 3, I don't know. I printed more. It's better to have more than not enough, right? So, and then here's the offset. And I printed this on Tech Wrap, and this is chrome. They call it chrome vinyl because it's very shiny and it looks like chrome. And I used purple so we could stay with this is the only purple I had, so we could stay with the purple on the cup, you know. So, and when I cut this, I used the setting for holographic vinyl. So I put my Cricut on custom and then use the setting for holographic vinyl. So, and then I've got my Tech Wrap. I've got to get rid of this. I've got my Tech Wrap. Maybe I can get rid of it. I've got my Tech Wrap transfer paper. So we are going to just get the glitter off of this decal first. Got glitter all over the place. So I'm actually going to cut this where it's not quite so big. And then a little squeegee tool. And get that on there. first little bat. So I think I'm going to put the first little bat like right, so my decal's right there. I think I'm going to put him right here. Okay, then we will take our offset and this is the part you have to be kind of careful about, is getting the offset around that bat. So you might see my head in this because I have to kind of get close to it. I'm blind as a bat. Ha! That was bad. That was so bad. Okay. So we're just going to put our little, I'm going to pull this closer, guys, so you might not see. Oh, you can still see it. And if it's not perfect, it's not perfect. I mean, it's a handmade item, so you just want to take that off very carefully. And there is our little bat. So I'm going to do a couple more of these. I think I'm just going to do 2. So let me get these done real quick. I'll walk you through that again. And I'll also tell you, so to get this little offset, in case you haven't done this before, I know some people have, I know a lot of people that have not, but if you've never done this before, so like I said, I got the little decal off of Cricut Design Space, and I did an offset of 0.05, and then I grouped those together and sliced them. So, and I kept the offset and the slice. I didn't keep the original decal. I kept the offset and the slice. Then I got rid of that original decal. So there's our cup. So all it needs is a second coat of epoxy to seal in this vinyl, and we are done. There is our, and for me doing this the first time, doing this much drip up here, it actually turned out better than I thought it would. So, but that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I'll get a second coat of epoxy on this, and it'll probably be on my website here in a couple of days. So, and I may put that other little bat on there. I don't know. It just looks kind of dull right there. So we may stick it on there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any comments, questions, anything, drop them down below, and don't forget about the discount codes down below as well for some of this. And I will see you guys next time. Bye. I did forget to tell you guys, whenever I did the final coat of epoxy on this, I did not epoxy this part up here. It had enough epoxy on it, so I just did the middle part. But I left all of this. I kind of went into the grooves a little bit, but I left all of that. I did not epoxy that. But that's going to be our final product. So I will see you guys next time. Bye.